Hey y'all, here is our next project. This is the cotton scrubby, and we are going to use a 4.5 size hook and our scissors and needles and 100% cotton yarn. So if you would rather do the scrubby that we made the other day in the cotton yarn, this is the video for that. It's the same pattern. It just works up a little different, and cotton, with my experience, the cotton does kind of, pull apart a little bit while you're working with it. So it's just something you just got to get used to. And there is my little slip knot. And then we are going to chain. Now, like I said in the other video, you can make this as wide or as long as you like. So you can adjust that to whatever you want it to be. Body washcloths are usually about 6 inches, so maybe 5 inches by 5. But I like the smaller scrubbies for the kitchen, and for cleaning the sink or whatever. So I like the ones that just fit in your hand, and they're just the right size for me. I think I did 20 chains here. Then we're just going to go back and do single crochet in each stitch. Now when you first do that first row, you don't do it in that very, very first stitch that you had just done. And then you go all the way across. If my voice sounds a little bit off today, it is. I've got a scratchy throat, probably from allergies. So this is where the yarn is splitting a little. You just kind of have to work with it. I just noticed I've got purple scissors and purple yarn. And there's some purple paint on the table. We're just going to continue the single crochet all the way across. So if you're going along with the video, I'm going pretty slow here, so you can kind of just go along. We had such a busy weekend. My brother came in for a visit, and we had family get-togethers, and I spent some time with my sister and her kiddos. It was a busy, busy weekend, but it was fun. And here we are at the end. We're going to chain 2 and turn your work. And we're just going to continue to go the single crochet. Now you're going through both stitches here, both loops of the next stitch. There's 2 pieces of yarn there, and you're going to go under both of them. And I try to go fast, and this yarn does not cooperate. With acrylic, it's a little easier to go a little faster, I've noticed. With this one, I try to speed up, and it just stops me. Now, I was looking at some things at my mom's house this weekend, and I thought maybe y'all would like to see some hot pads made. I've got the Swiffer video ready and a ribbed scrubby. The videos for those. But I saw the hot pads that she's had probably 20 or 30 years. And I thought maybe we could make some new ones of those, and I could show y'all how I do those. They're very similar to these washcloths. And I do use acrylic yarn for those, and they do melt a little over the years, but really it hasn't been a problem. So we're skipping the first one and going to the second one. And I'm going to continue with single crochet. Now you can use a different stitch on these if you want. It just would be more open, and therefore you would have little holes. I find the tighter stitches on the scrubbies to be my favorite. So here we are, just to zooming on through, getting all those single crochets done. And if y'all have any kind of project that you would like to see done, and I haven't talked about it, let me know in the comments, and I really appreciate that. I can work on sharing those with you. Yep, here's where I just say go back and forth. It's been quite a while here. And boom, there it is. So now we're going to do the slip stitch. We're going to do chain 2, I think, yes. And then slip stitch all the way around. That way it gives it a final finished edge look, and it's uniform and it's pretty. And I really appreciate everyone watching, especially when you're learning and making these projects on your own as well. And if you want, and I've heard people say tag me on Instagram, because you can't post pictures in the comments on YouTube. So if you would like to show me your work, tag me on Instagram. It's in the comments in the description somewhere. I think it's either Sarah Garrett 515 or Sarah V Garrett 515. I will check that out and put it in the description. And if you want to tag me on Instagram, you can. I would love to see what you're making. And if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, which is the majority, I would love a subscribe, and I will be continuing with these videos and others like them. I've got some drawing projects coming up for tutorials, and I'm not sure how long it'll be when those start, because I've got several crochet projects still. It's almost fall, and I'm in the middle of a cardigan right now, actually, so that will become a video. I'm thinking of making another sweater, so if anyone is interested in that video, then I could show you how I do my sweaters. It's very simple for beginners. So just let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. 6 times. I'm really going fast here, huh? I think that speed up is pretty funny, actually. And I slowed it down a little bit for this, but still. Those words are lingering, aren't they? Okay, the sewing is 1.25 times. I do not sew it this fast, y'all. Not quite. I'm pretty practiced in doing it, but it's a process. It's a relaxing process, though, so enjoy the process. Take your time. Just have fun making gifts and things that you need around the house. I think it makes life better to make these things. Just because it just gives you peaceful times and relaxing. parts of your day. Anyway, this is almost over here. Got just a little bit left. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll be coming up with some more videos in the next few days. So let me know your thoughts, and I really appreciate you watching. And we will definitely see you on the next video. The weather has finally cooled down, so we will be having some time to enjoy the outside now. Here's another way you can close off that sewing that needle, that yarn end in. Just go back and forth on the ends. That works very well. So there's not only one way to do any of it. So just figure out what works best for you and what is easier for you in this process. And I hope y'all have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and enjoy the things you make. Those stitches are so pretty. I love these. We will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.